Where is Ja?
We got Ja on the phone. Let's see what Ja's thoughts are on this tragedy.
Who gives a fuck what Ja thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous. I don't want to dance. I'm scared to death. I want some answers that Ja might not have right now. Where is Ja?
Shout outs to Ja. Ja is the weekend of Ja, Terry.
Ja.
We've been on this for I think I was the first one on this a hot minute ago with the Ja slander. Then that slander turned into actual facts. And now those facts have turned into a suspension from his own team, Terry. The Memphis Grizzlies, after he was brandishing a gun in a nightclub, a night gun in a black club. No, a black gun in a nightclub. after their win on Friday night. Let's get right into it, man. Latest episode. We already did like 30 minutes on him making bad decisions, and then not 2 hours later, old dude pulls out a gun on IG Live. What's next for Ja Morant?
I don't know. I guess the all-hood Memphis basketball squad down there out of the urban YMCA. I don't know what the fuck Ja's doing, bro. Did you see the video? That little ass gun. That little 20. No. That shit, it was small. You didn't see the video? You got to see the video.
I saw the screenshot. I was like...
The gun is like... I don't know if they were like holding it far back in the frame or something, but it was so small. I was like, what the fuck is that little ass gun going to do? And they're at the strip club. I'm just like, what? I don't understand what's going on. He's singing all the lyrics to all the songs. You know gangsters don't do that shit. That shit's weird as fuck. This dude, he's a weird ass kid, man.
I'm hoping it was one of the strippers' guns. And that was
her maybe.
For how she gets back with $1,000 at 4 a.m. She's like, I'm going to need a gun to make sure this gets all the way back to my apartment.
Yeah. Got to make it back to the car.
She was just letting Ja, check it out. Maybe that explains why I was bedazzled.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. But like I said, I called it. I said, dude, nobody's gonna tell him anything. He's just only gonna learn from his mistakes, and that's it. You know, the wise man learns from other people's mistakes. Ja is gonna have to learn from his own. The motherfucker's stupid. It is what it is. I love him. You know, I love the kid. He's a crazy motherfucker. But the stock on Ja, that shit is plummeting. It's pretty bad right now, man. What do you think about your boy, man? How long is he gonna be out? We don't know.
13th.
Oh. 13th best player in the league. Gotcha.
That's what I plead. I plead the 13th. Listen, this is a pretty actually serious situation for them because
is it though?
The nightclub that he had it in, I think it was in Denver.
That's what they said. Hey, look, go ahead. I'll let you get it off before I say anything. Go ahead.
They didn't play in Denver, so it's like you had to bring that gun from somewhere else unless somebody brought that gun to you to the nightclub in Denver or hid that shit in the back of the toilet like the Godfather or whatever, and then you picked it up out of the restroom. You had to tell the guy with the soap and breath mints and loose cigarettes, don't mind me while I pull this gun out of the back of the toilet. But assuming that wasn't the case, they're like, he brought the gun on the team plane, which is
probably
a violation of all the NBA rules. We obviously saw Javaris Crittenton and Gilbert Arenas get suspended a whole year for this. But that's one of the biggest rules in the NBA is you can't have a gun at team events, team facilities, anywhere where the team's at. The nightclub is fine, but if you brought it on the plane with the team to get to the nightclub, that ain't fine. And so the NBA is investigating it currently, and Ja Morant has been put on leave from his own team. Now, they're not calling it a suspension, Terry, because that would get in his pockets, and they'd actually have to take some money from him and send a real message. But they said that he's going to take some time away from the team to work on his mental health.
I don't know, man. The thing for me is, at first, I don't think he brought a gun on the plane and shit. That's kind of hard to prove also, you know? I know that would be the harsher of all the penalties, but that's kind of hard to prove that he had something in his bag and then you can't see him taking it out of his bag or none of that shit. So that's kind of hard to prove. On the other hand, it's more of an image thing, you know? It's up to the NBA and kind of the soft ass Adam Silver league that we've been in for the past, I don't know, year and a half Dude is kind of letting shit slide. You can punch somebody, only get suspended 2 games. I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to do with this suspension. Because if it were me, you know, I'm not interested in laws and shit. You know, I'm not interested in open carry and none of that shit. You are a representative of the NBA. You need to represent yourself professionally, and you can't be doing stupid shit. So I might suspend him for the rest of the year. You can play in the playoffs, but rest of the year, you're fucking suspended. Stop being a dumbass. You can't just brandish a gun on IG Live. I don't give a fuck about your lifestyle, and fuck that. You're a part of me. I own your ass. You cannot bring guns out on Instagram and have a good-ass fucking time. I don't care if you're at the strip club. That's cool. Have a bitch hop on you. That's fine. But you can't be fucking brandishing guns and, like, having a good-ass time. Like, nah. Fuck that shit, y'all. The rest of the year, suspend this dumbass. He's being stupid. Because he could be, him and, if you think about it, and of course, look, like I said, like we were talking about in the last episode, we don't really like foreigners like that. You know, it is what it is. The American people have kind of spoken, and they don't really care about Embiid or Luka or Jokic or Giannis, really. I mean, like, we like them, but the number one selling jersey is Ja, and I think Tatum isn't too far behind him. So it's like, we love American dudes. That's what we do. You got a chance to be the number one American NBA player right now. You got to stop fucking this up. You can make a lot of money, man. A lot more than $200 million. A lot more than your contract. You can make a lot. You can almost be a billionaire these days. Listen to LeBron. Follow him. I don't know what he wants to do, though. I have no idea, bro. What do you think is going to happen to your boy? I think he might get suspended maybe 5 games. Maybe. We'll see how it goes, though.
I think you should try to get an NIL deal with the NRA. See if you could have like a team up with Andrei Kirilenko or something and have like guns across borders, sending guns to Russia.
AK.
That's probably next for Jaws. He's going to go to the Ukraine and do his part. But seriously, like the Grizzlies, it seems like everything is falling apart right in front of them this season. Like,
yeah, I guess
the deepest team in the NBA. Kyle Anderson's gone.
Yeah.
I forgot who the D'Anthony Melton is gone.
Melton, great defender in Melton too.
Yep. What's his face just tore his Achilles. Brandon Clark, who's their 6th man and their best bench player. So it's their 3 best bench players from last year in the playoffs, all gone.
Yep.
Dylan Brooks has been suspended for technical foul accumulation and will continue to be suspended for every tech he gets the rest of the season. And then on top of all that, your best player is like being put on leave by his team and his teammates.
Yep.
Like Steven Adams called a players only meeting before the game that John Morant, I think it was against, was it Phoenix? And then they went to Denver.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But either way, he called a team only meeting for all the players. And he was like, we need to discuss our off-the-court discipline. We need to stop going out as much. Basically, he was talking to John Morant specifically because nobody else on the team goes out but Ja. Like, everyone else just chills. And Ja, like, hangs out by himself with, like, 10 of his buddies and none of his teammates.
Oh, Ja doesn't go out with the homies? That's funny.
Nah. Yeah, no, like, the Grizzlies don't go out. He's, like, just hangs out with all his boys off the court, doesn't hang out with none of his teammates, nothing like that.
That's funny.
So,
they look like such a tight-knit team, though. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on the court they are. On the court for sure. But it's like, how are you going to have the leader of the whole team, Steven Adams, like, bring this to your attention and be like, you got to do more and you got to cut this stuff out. And then you're like, sure thing, Cap. I'm about to go on IG Live with a gun. Like, for me, this Grizzlies season is over. I wrote them off kind of at the beginning of the year. I said that Dylan Brooks was going to destroy, if you remember our preview,
I remember,
Dylan Brooks is going to destroy the continuity of this team. There's going to be infighting. It's going to be a lot of drama and problems. I put it all on Dylan Brooks. I should have been looking at Ja. Should have been looking at the brightest star. And that one's on me, guys.
I guess so, man. It is a free fall right now. It's a free fall because I mean they lost the Nuggets.
They got to get passed by the fucking Kings, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. We just got to see what they're gonna do with the whole Ja situation. And like I was telling people last year, though, you know, when they were saying they're the deepest team and their record without Ja was good and all that type of shit, you can't win without Ja. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to him. It's not up to fucking Steven Adams because he missed, the last couple weeks and shit. Like, we need Steven all his rebounds. No, you need Ja to give you fucking 30 points. You need his presence on the court. You need him to be a leader. But right now, he's failing the squad.
Yep.
And I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I don't foresee him being with this team for a little while.
You don't?
Couple weeks. I mean, like I said, maybe they'll give him a 5 game.
Okay. Oh, wow. I thought you were talking about like the Kyrie Irving. Like he's going to request a trade from Memphis now. Okay, all right.
Nah. I mean, like any team would like suspend you after you just keep doing stupid shit back to back to back. Like you can do some dumb shit. The way it was separated, it was like if you do 3 stupid things in 1 year, that's cool. But if you do 2 stupid things in 2 weeks, I got to suspend your ass. Like there's nothing, I can't do anything about that. I don't. If the Grizzlies don't,
it's a lot of like flexing. It's a lot of like trying to look something that you're not. Like even every single incident from the one with the Pacers players, where his buddies are literally on the court, like standing on the court trying to fight Pacers players.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know about this guy James Johnson who plays for the Pacers, but you should probably sit the fuck down. And then rolling up afterwards, like, even if you didn't have a gun and you're just pointing a laser pointer out of, like, a car at other people after a confrontation.
It's just stupid.
Like, that's even softer. Like, that's even more – you're fronting even harder. Like, you didn't even get a gun. Like, you got a laser pointer and pretended it was a gun and tried to act hard and intimidate someone with a laser pointer. And then you had the balls to come back out here and be like, oh, no, it wasn't a gun. I was just pointing a laser pointer at him. It's like, yo, that's not hard. Then your dad is like getting blackout drunk courtside at every game, 82 games a year, trying to fight like the dudes from the Pacers, Shannon Sharp. I forgot whose dad he got into it with in the playoffs.
I don't know. He doesn't want the Shannon Sharp problems though.
Yeah, but it was like, dude, his dad is out here doing all this stupid shit, trying to act like he's tough, like he's going to beat up somebody at an NBA game courtside.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I mean? Like the same shit with a fucking high school kid trying to act tough, pulled a gun out in your own house with 12 people around, the finish line incident, and now this on IG with a gun. Like every single incident, this is hustling backwards. Like, this is not actually being a thug. This is not being a G. This is trying to put on and look like you won. Like, the whole real G's move in silence like lasagna. They're not on Instagram Live with their guns in the background all the way back here, dangling them around. They're not training laser pointers that they got at the state fair on Indiana Pacers players. They just fucking roll up on them. They have their boys do it. It's not like Ja Morant himself who needs to be doing this. And so the whole thing seems like an identity crisis to me. It's that just he wants to be Mr. Malibu's most wanted. He wants to be something he's not. And that's why I didn't really understand like what Jalen Rose – I don't know if you heard what Jalen said about it.
I didn't see exactly what he said, but I saw that like people were talking about what he said or whatever.
Yeah, but essentially he was like, I was Ja Morant once. And I did run with a bad crew, and I did make bad decisions, and I did do stupid shit, and it could have costed me. Yeah. And everyone keeps saying, you got to change the people around you, but those people are only around you because you're the meal ticket, and you're the person driving their whole ecosystem. So they're going to follow you. It's not a question of you changing the people around. It's a question of you setting a standard for the people around you and saying, I won't accept less than that. But Jalen Rose is talking about like a guy who actually is from the hood, who actually did shit, who came to the league with chipped teeth and a broken smile and everything like that. Like, he's not Ja. He is a guy who's, been in those rooms where things actually went down. And so it's like, if you were that guy and you have to change your pattern over time, like, yeah, there's an adjustment period. But if you were never that guy and you're trying to play make-believe, pretend that you are, what's the point, dude? Go cash your $200 million from Nike and go be a square like the rest of us.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say I know Ja. I've never been the guy to say like I don't know what his life was like. It seems like he wasn't some hood hard dude. We don't know shit. Yeah. He's acting crazy as fuck.
We know he went to a charter school that was
hey, look,
$15,000 a year. Like
whatever. Look, I can understand the criticism of like what he's doing, but however he grew up, he's acting fucking crazy now. You know, I'm not going to talk about his past because I don't know that shit. But what he's doing now is fucking stupid, and I'm
just saying the people who do have those pasts don't feel the need to like show everybody every 5 seconds. I get what you're saying. This is where I came from. It's like you could tell that they have an edge to them just by how they move and how they carry themselves. They don't need to pull guns out on IG.
Nah, I mean, I get what you're saying. It's just like I can't speak on his past. I can just speak on what he's doing now, and he's being fucking stupid. And like we both see it, everybody sees it, and I don't know, man. The only thing we can continue to say is if he doesn't change, he's gonna be fucked. Like they might. I mean, if he keeps doing this every single year. Can they kick him out the league? Can they hit him with that Gilbert Arenas treatment? When I watched Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and I kind of expected Gilbert to like say something serious about it, but Gilbert was just like, he's a dumbass. You know, I can't talk to him. Nobody can talk to him. I was like, damn, if Gilbert don't even want to talk to his ass, it's like,
damn, if Agent Zero say you a lost cause,
yeah, really bro. Basically, he was just like, look, everybody he'll make his mistakes, and if he learns, he learns. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And I was like, damn. I feel like he must have like tried to talk to him behind the scenes, and he just wasn't listening.
And he probably blew him off and was like, "Oh, whatever."
Yeah. So
you see what Paul Pierce said about it? That he was like, "I carried a gun my entire NBA career. When you're black and famous, people are always going to be coming for you, and like you can't have a white commissioner out here who don't understand black men's problems." Telling you
everybody is trying to have a fucking moment with this Josh shit. Stop the cap. Just say what it is. He's being stupid. If he wants to learn a lesson, learn a fucking lesson. Stop trying to be this fucking high almighty dude talking to Ja. Ja ain't listening. That motherfucker's in the club having a great fucking time with $200 million slapping you motherfuckers in the face. He's probably laughing. He's laughing at everybody trying to relate to them. Because he ain't, if we're saying that he grew up pretty much like a normal kid, right? And he's doing gangster shit, that means he's not listening to nobody. He's not listening to his dad. He ain't listening to his mom. His mom is the one that called him to fuck somebody up at the mall. So if that's what his parents are like that, there's no structure. He ain't listening to Paul Pierce. Doesn't give a fuck about what Jalen Rose is saying about sympathy and none of that shit. Kendrick Perkins, no one in the league or on TV can talk to him.
Listen, nobody listens to Kendrick Perkins. All right, that's not on job. That's not on job.
But John's not going to listen to y'all, man. Like either he's going to learn or he's not going to learn. That's on him.
In 2K, my player doesn't even listen to Kendrick Perkins. He fucking skips his joints.
Which 2K was that when Kendrick Perkins was like talking shit about the player? 22 or 21?
It's the current one, 23.
It's the current one? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's just funny.
He sends me a video every 10 days talking shit. I don't know what his fucking problem is. I got an A+ teammate grade. What's your deal, man?
Yeah. That shit is hilarious. But yeah, man. Yeah, John's not listening to y'all, man. He's got nothing but shitty. I can't call him shitty. It seems like he's got nothing but bad influences around him. So
and we call them his parents.
Yeah, but like it's just a bunch of yes people. So whatever anyone says to him publicly, he's not going to really listen to that because there's going to be 10 or 15 people. We're going to see what the
Grizzlies, turning into no people, how that's gonna play out for them. Because, like we said, they've done nothing but coddle him for the first 3-4 years of his career. And
seems like it.
I mean, they're giving him the Jameis Winston crab leg, pushing under the carpet. We'll take care of all the local stuff.
Yeah, but this ain't college. I can understand why they're doing it now. This is real life shit. You can get suspended and be got the fuck up out of here with no money and shit. So I don't know, Ja. Listen up or don't. You can be out the league. You can hit that GA, that Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, his career was fucked after that. But like, if we keep it on the
fuck, dude, he was so good, and then that happened. They're can't touch him with a 10-foot pole. I don't know why. By the way, everyone treats Carmelo Anthony right now like he's Gilbert Arenas, like he brought a gun to the Lakers locker room or something.
What did he do? What did Melo do?
Exactly. Why isn't he in the fucking league? He's better than 100 guys in the NBA.
Oh,
what other great players we're just we retired you. Like you don't go out on your own terms. Like you're gonna be an 11th man on the fucking Magic.
I just think Melo at this point, like he can help, but defensively it's just not there. So it's like a lost cause. It's a lost
You
cause.
can't tell me that Melo right now is worse than Vince Carter when he was on the Hawks. I won't believe it.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Melo's defense was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like whatever he gives me offensively, he's giving up the same on the other end. You know, I love him, but that shit's done. But anyways, on the Grizzlies tip, ever since that Shannon Sharp incident, they lost 12 games. They'd only lost 13 at that point. And it seems like after that, Ja was like, well, fuck it. I think my team sucks. We keep losing to the Lakers every time we see him. I'm about to just wild the fuck out. If Steven Adams can't stop him, it's a lost cause, bro. It's done.
This season's a lost cause. Put a fork in them. They're stuck.
Yeah.
It's just a wrap.
I think it's something to say about the league. There's no vets on teams like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because no one on the team can talk to him. Steven Adams, I get it. Like, he's a vet, but why the fuck would I listen to him? What has he done?
No, I was talking to my girl about that the other day because you go back and you look through like NBA rosters from 10 years ago, and it's like they have 5 vets on every single team to help like show the guys, you know, the professionalism, the work habits, how to take care of your body, nutrition, film room, respond to adversity, how to be a leader, how to sacrifice for your teammates, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there were guys who were in the league for 8 years past that they should have been just because they were so instrumental as veterans. And it's a long, long, long list of guys like that. And that's the way the NBA had been forever. Yeah. Pretty much, I think, until like the introduction of analytics. And like since analytics came into the forefront, everyone's so fascinated with potential all the time. And so it's like, oh,
sounds like you.
Instead of keeping a 34-year-old who could like teach these guys winning habits, I'm going to take a swing on some 19-year-old kid from the Congo with a 7-foot wingspan who maybe one day could turn into a guy who learns how to do a Euro step. And so it's like you look at every roster, almost every single roster in the NBA, the like 10th through 14th men are all young players. Like so no vets.
It's probably a trend. We should have probably looked at like the NBA league average age. You know, it's probably way
there's a bunch of. I've actually
been talking about it.
It's been going way down.
Yeah.
The average like amount of second contracts that are given, and then like players. You know, there are guys who are like young dudes who are. It's like the league has seen enough of you by the time you're 27 or whatever.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? And it's like you got to like Pat Bev or PJ Tucker had to go play in fucking Turkey. To come back and shit. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Beyond that, it's like they also got like they're trying to keep the age restriction on the high school kids so they can't come out straight from high school and take more NBA veterans jobs. So Chris Paul and everyone else, they're like, no, you got to go to college 2 years. Fuck that. You got to go to college 4 years. Because if we got another wave of 17 and 18-year-olds coming in every year when they're already only like, I don't know, a third amount as vets in the league as they were 10 years ago, like they're going to be in real big trouble, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, because when you come into the league at like 17 or 18, you're like a 7-year pro at 23 and 24. It's like, shit. I mean, you're a vet. You're a fucking 23, 24-year-old vet. And how old is y'all? What, 24? 25?
Something like that. And that's how you see like some of these teams. It's like they struggle with they struggle with maturity. They
late
struggle
game
with,
situations
like,
for me.
With late game situations, they struggle like in terms of having grit when it's like mental toughness and physical toughness put together.
Oh, the mental toughness is gone.
Yeah, and you see them struggle to like understand the complexities and nuances of the playoffs as well.
Yeah,
and it's like look at a team like the Atlanta Hawks. The oldest player on the roster is Clint Capella. He's 29 years old, 30 years old. Like,
but I mean,
there's not an old head anywhere. Then you look at a team like the Miami Heat, who they lost to last night.
Culture, they got the culture. Because everybody keeps talking about their like half court offense and shit, and I'm just like, look, if you don't have a double-digit lead on them by the time the fourth quarter comes, you can look at whatever kind of fucking half court offensive total out of 100% possessions, you know, points per game, blah 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 bullshit all you want. You need to be double up on them in the fourth, or you're gonna fucking lose because they're efficient as fuck and they close out games. Like they're just veterans. They're smart, man. These young dudes are stupid. But
look at the Warriors. It's like they got all this inconsistency everywhere, but it's like
they got rid of some vets.
The tent poles in the team that keeps everything together. And then like there are so many other teams that they could be close, but we don't know because they're so young. Like the Thunder, they don't have a vet on their whole goddamn team. How are any of these guys going to like supposed to learn what it takes to be a pro night in, night out? The Magic, you guys, your vet on your team was Terrence Ross. This is the shining example for everyone to follow, Terrence Ross. Like
the dude who dated Amber Rose.
Yeah, exactly, man. So it's like these guys, they go to a bad situation. Like, for example, Houston, right? Jalen Green or any of these guys who went to Houston. They got no fucking chance of being good players. Like, they've been surrounded by a bunch of other 19-year-olds. Every player in Houston's rotation is 22 or younger. Every single fucking player. Like, they don't share the ball. They don't get any better. They don't play winning basketball. They don't develop winning habits. They don't understand the nuances of the game. They don't understand, like, how to take care of yourself over an 82-game season. And by the time that they are supposed to be good, and Jalen Green's, like, in his 5th year, he's developed all these terrible habits, and you probably submarine any chance you have of turning him into a winning player.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing when Melo went to Denver instead of Detroit. You know, he turned into such a selfish basketball player opposed to, like, if he played in a team game with Detroit, he would have been a fucking baller. But then also when you look at the NBA now, you got to look at what the vets are doing. Even the top vet, who's LeBron, right? He's 38. I look at LeBron, you know, top 10 player. He's been on 4 different fucking teams. You know, it's not like a solid, and he's a little bitch sometimes when it comes to leadership. He's passive aggressive as fuck. He's on the Twitter and like Instagram tweeting out bullshit about his teammates. That's my leader. Chris Paul's my fucking leader. He's a fucking asshole. Like, the kids growing up aren't the same like that. Who else is a vet that's like a piece of, like, a fucking absolute dick? Kevin Durant. He's not a dick, but like he asked out of his teams like that. Like, these are the guys that they're looking up to. They're the leaders. It's a different league now. I was actually listening to Bill Simmons and Ryan Russillo. They didn't say it, but I could hear it in Bill Simmons' voice that he's like not loving the league as much as he used to. This year is weird. And all the injuries and shit. Dudes aren't playing in all the games.
I just feel like the basketball hasn't been as good this year. Like, it hasn't been as
like, the dudes got
level.
skill. They have skill. Yeah. It's crazy amount of skill, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a weird league. Like, there's a lot of things that could change to make it better, but
and the offense is like getting out of control. It's like, you know,
they're so good.
Worst team in the league is scoring 109 points a game. It's like that's the worst offense in the NBA.
But that's the thing. Offenses have changed over the years, but defense really hasn't changed. Like, the way that you play D hasn't changed. There's no like new schemes to stop motherfuckers. Like, that's how many people are scoring 30 this year? 7?
Here, I have a new scheme to stop motherfuckers. You ready for this, Terry?
What?
Call moving screens. How about that? You'll see points per game go down about 8 points a game, just right there, if you call fucking moving screens. That's the only change you have to make. Call moving screens.
Yeah, but do you like the league this year or no?
Hell yeah. I like the league in terms of like individual talent. It's probably like an all-time high. Like,
of course. But I do think they need vets.
What's really been damaging to the league is like all the player movement. There aren't like, you don't get attached to these guys the same.
You don't get attached to franchises. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even like DeJounte Murray. It's like, what am I going to get my hopes up and fall in love with this guy so he could leave in 16 months? Like, he's got 14 months left on his deal. We gave up 4 picks for him. Like, there's no assurance that he's going to stick around. Same thing with any of these guys. Like, as soon as your team drafts somebody, they start the clock right there. 5 years, maybe 4. Like, you got the pressure is on. And then if it doesn't happen, nobody sticks it out and like, oh, we'll come back to the mat and we'll improve and we'll figure this out. They're like, no, I'm going to the other coast. I'm going to meet up with my buddy who we got drinks during All-Star Weekend. And so for the casual fan, it's like, it's hard to really develop an attachment to these teams or even understand like what your team's identity is because it changes from season to season.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been really bad for the league this year, like in terms of not getting a lot of eyeballs on it.
Yeah, but I just think that like it has to be a combination of like being a fan of teams and being a fan of players. And I feel like it's just too much of being a fan of a player because they don't stay. Like, what do you think about Dame? Before I even put my 2 cents in, because I already know how like some people feel about Dame staying in Portland, and it seems like he's probably going to stay there for the rest of his career. But I think he might get out of there in the next couple of years.
I love how he stayed in Portland. If I were him, I probably would have insisted that you pair me with another guard who's not smaller than me for my whole career.
Yeah.
And Anthony Simons. Like,
yeah, they need a big guard.
Like, I got no problem with you staying at Portland, but I probably would have made some other demands that he didn't make. Like,
but that's the thing, right? So everybody gets on dudes for leaving. They get mad at LeBron for leaving Cleveland. They got mad at KD for leaving. Of course, you know, he still had time on his contract and all that shit. I get it. But then you look at Dame, and it's just like they do the same shit. They're like, Dame, you're so stupid for staying. Like, why are you still in Portland? They're not helping you out. It's like, if this is what you want and you're still shitting on them for doing what y'all want for a player to stay with one franchise, what are the players supposed to do? You know, y'all care about his rings. It's like everybody's like, LeBron's finals record is 4-6. It's like he got to the fucking finals. Is it better to lose in the first and second round or not make the playoffs at all? Then we don't even talk about you. Seems like it, because y'all just talk about finals records and that's it. You got to like cut some slack. Either you want him to stay in one franchise or you don't. What do y'all want?
I think there's like a balance in between. Like, I don't have a problem with guys like looking for greener pastures, but can you not do it every 9 months? Like maybe twice in your career. Like, but when you're an all-time guy and every 16 months you're demanding a trade after you sign a max deal, like that gets grating for the fans. And like, it's like, why should I even tune in? You're going to be on a different team by the time playoffs start, and all this is not going to matter, and it's all going to be different. So why would I invest my time in fucking October to watch the Brooklyn Nets when 2 of their best players are going to be on the Suns in 3 months?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, movement is cool sometimes, but it is starting to get a little ridiculous. But for player movement, I can only blame LeBron. Like, you know, he's my favorite player of all time and all that type of shit. But I have to blame
What do you think if, like, the NBA – and, like, we'll transition a little bit to the NFL after this, I guess. But, like, if the NBA had something like a franchise tag where it was, like, for a player you drafted, even if you want to leave, like, no, you can't. On your second contract or whatever, if you sign a max, like, you can't demand a trade during the first 2 years of your extension.
If you sign a max?
About like something like that. Like, yeah, if you sign your rookie to an extension, they're not legally allowed to demand a trade or be traded within the first 2 years.
I think that's not a horrible idea. I think, honestly, though, that's a pretty good idea. The best idea I would say is this. If I get drafted to a team and I'm a star, I want a competitive clause for the franchise. Not for the player. If you don't develop and get me at least another fringe all-star or an all-star or someone that gets all-star votes by the time I'm done with my rookie contract or 7 years in, let's say 7 or 6 years, then I can fucking leave. And it's not a problem. I'm fine with that, because sometimes they just don't give you anybody. Like we were saying, like, I blame LeBron, but really it's on the Cavs for not really getting him anybody else in the beginning of his career. And that's why he's doing what he does now. He's like holding every franchise hostage.
But I think
anybody, I'm out.
I don't even know if you need that clause anymore, because the teams feel the pressure so much from the stars that they're like, oh, we know we got to get you a guy. Like, the clock is ticking. Like, look at Luka. He's been in the league 4 years, and they're like scrambling. They're like, we got to go all in for Kyrie, man. Like, Luka, he's not satisfied. He might leave. Hawks, Trae Young's been in the league 4 years. Like, we got to trade 4 picks for DeJounte Murray. You know, so many teams across the league.
But you got to be logical. You got to be logical, though. It's not. I'm not blaming them for like hitting the panic button and being and scrambling and shit. But like, you got 7 years with a star.
No, I'm just saying it's not like it was before, I think, where it's you could let Michael Jordan languish for 7 seasons before you bring a Scottie Pippen along, or you let LeBron James languish in Cleveland with Ilgauskas until, like, now the book is out. As soon as you identify, like, hey, this guy is a young all-star, like, he's on a high trajectory, like, they go out and go get that second star pretty soon.
Yeah.
You don't really see teams waiting around like I can't even remember the last one. It was probably Giannis, to be honest. It was like before they went out and got Drew Holiday.
Then they still had to develop Giannis. Like, Giannis wasn't Giannis until, like, year 4? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Franchises got 7 years.
But I'm just saying, it's like if you come in the league now and you show you're that dude early, like they're gonna get you some help. They're not just gonna let you beat LeBron James on the current Houston Rockets and will never get you good players and see if you could be good. Like the league is too good for that now. The GMs are too smart. But the players, it's like we gotta do something to balance this apple cart back out. Because it doesn't seem like these contracts are worth the paper they're printed on.
I disagree with the smart GM shit. They just be out here panicking, dude. Like, they're just making fucking panic moves. Like, Sean Marks was fucking his shit up. And, like, look, if he doesn't have, like, power over the certain star when he gets them, I get it. That's on, like, the owner and, like, the president and shit and the coach to kind of be together as one unit and kind of help that situation out for the GM. But 7 years is a lot, man. I need you to get me somebody. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, players aren't making it easy on them. But you can't just, like, fucking make panic moves, bro. You can't just be like, let's get these guys and we'll be great. You can't get fucking 2 guys and a bunch of shitty players. That's not working anymore. You got to get a cohesive fucking team. Be smart. Yeah. A lot of these GMs are shit.
But I tell you, man, it's hard out here for some of these small market franchises because it's like, all right,
that's on the league.
It's like, hey, we don't want to go in for the wrong guy. We don't want to put our assets in for Rudy Gobert. We don't want to put them in for Kyrie. We got to wait. We're waiting for a Donovan Mitchell. We're waiting for Jaylen Brown. We're waiting for a legitimate blue chip guy who could change our fortune. And then when that guy's available, they're like, yeah, we're going to L.A. Like, we're going to Miami. Like, sorry, Memphis. Sorry, Vancouver or, like, wherever. And so, like, all these teams that stockpile these assets, and they're like, we're waiting for our big moment. We're going to get our big star. And then Anthony Davis is like, no, I'm not going to Oklahoma City. I won't sign an extension there. It's off my list. And now all these assets that you've saved up for are, like, basically worthless because you can't even get the dude who you've been hoarding them for.
Well, that's why if you're a GM, you got to be smart. The Donovan Mitchell shit is perfect.
That's why you got to do like the Knicks did. If you're not one of those teams, it's like add piece by piece.
I like
one piece,
but
another
that's
piece,
what they've been doing.
Another piece, then it's like, oh, other people start noticing, hey, this team's pretty good. Maybe I'd enjoy playing there. They have competency around them. They move the ball. They play hard. And then, like, little piece by little piece by little piece, now I can, like, maybe have a consolation or a big piece wants to come.
And that's what they've been doing recently. But to be honest with you, like, Memphis's GM is good. Sam Presti's good. Daryl Morey's decent. Fucking Danny Ainge, he's pretty good. But he got 7 years with a star, man. You got to be able to do something in 7 years. Like, I'm fine with a star staying at a franchise for 7 fucking years, and you get to see him play for 7 years, and if he doesn't like it, he can leave. I'm cool with that.
Players have won a championship within 7 years as the best player on their team. Like, how many people in history have ever even done that?
That's why it's a top 10. There's only like a certain amount of people that are good. There's been like 4,000 NBA players, but there's only like 20 that you're like, oh, these guys are the guys, and they get the chips. But realistically, it's only like Bird and Magic who've gotten a lot of fucking chips. LeBron, Michael, Kareem, like they got all the fucking chips. And Bill Russell. Everybody else has like what, 10 in total, and they got like 40. Like, that's life. Yeah. It is what it is. I will say this.
Sorry, Jerry West.
For me, if we implement both of our rules, right? I say 7 years. If you don't give me another player in 7 years, I can get the fuck out. And for yours, if I sign not an extension, but if I sign a max for another team or the same team, in that 4 years, you got to commit for at least 2 or 3. You can't bitch or moan or try to get a trade or any of that shit. I'm fine with those rules. But if you keep the franchise accountable, and then you can keep the player accountable. But I don't know if the
checks and balances. Maybe we should write an open letter to Adam Silver if he's not taking over from Bob Iger at Disney. That is,
yeah. I think it's fair to like hold both of them accountable because LeBron leaving, I get it. Donovan Mitchell leaving, I totally get it. Like if the Jazz would have got anybody else besides Rudy Gobert, I would have gotten it. But nobody wants to go to Salt Lake. Like I get it.
Yeah. But, like, what if you have the other way where it's like Colin Sexton is a one-time All-Star in Cleveland, and now we're coming up on year 6. We got to surround Colin Sexton with another All-Star.
But they no playoff success, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the legit star? They don't have a legit actual star. Like, did he make an All-Star team? Or no, you're just... Yeah,
I think he
Nah. Let's just say Darius Garland, right? Darius Garland made the All-Star team, right? So he's your star. You got to give me another one. They got Donovan Mitchell. All right, Darius. You get to stay for another fucking 7 more years. You can't say anything. You got to stay here. Fuck off. Nothing else you can do. We got you somebody, and this is it. And Donovan Mitchell.
Saying, like, what if you get fucked with one of these fringe all-stars where it's like Jeremy Grant's an all-star, and now we have to we got to get a second star for Jeremy Grant.
I mean, Jeremy Grant, he's not a part of it. Yeah.
It's like you just let him go to Portland.
Jeremy Grant's not a part of it. I'm saying your first star, give me another one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Let's keep them both accountable. That'll make the league better. That'll keep the players there longer.
Yeah.
Help us develop like a bigger sense of trust and identity in the team. I think that would be best for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, KD and Russell. KD leaving OKC is a catalyst of a lot of bullshit, but, you know, it was his decision. I get it. But Russell and KD, they were really good. They didn't get it done. They went to a championship, but I can't hold them crazy accountable for leaving, you know, that situation. Going to the Warriors, the league should have vetoed that. You know, it is what it is, but I don't know. There needs to be something going on. And because if a league is talking about reducing games, you know something's going wrong. The NFL has never talked about that. The NFL is like, we should have more games. We should have 20 games.
Speaking of which, did you see what Paul George said about all that? Players missing games and reducing everything. This is
he's missed a lot of games too.
Podcast, The Old Man and the Three.
Yeah.
Paul George said, I think now that teams don't really practice, it's a lost art when it comes to that hard practicing. Back then it was you practice hard, you got a game. They think by giving us time off is help managing our bodies, but honestly, I think it's making us weaker.
What, by having days off?
Yeah, by not practicing pretty much ever.
Oh, by not practicing.
Yeah, it's like when he came to the league, you had hard practices, and now it's all just like shoot around bullshit.
And your body gets conditioned to it.
Yeah.
You know,
do you believe in Paul George's theory as to this is why NBA players are playing less games than ever and they're more time missed and more injuries and everything like that? Do you buy this reasoning?
I don't know. I'm not a physio. I don't know much about the body like that. I can say this, right? I played 2 legit college seasons. That was the most games I played in a short amount of time, like ever in my life. Like if in the Hispanic League, we play 1 game a weekend, even semi-pro is 1 game a weekend. That's easy. But I remember we played in college. We'd play like at least 2 games minimum and like 3 a week. So it'd be like 5 games in 10 days or 5 games in 14 or like 6 games in 14. At the end of the season, I'd usually be tired as fuck. I ain't gonna fake, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, and we practice every day, Monday through Friday. But I'm not gonna say like I was breaking down, but I'm not also gonna say like it conditioned me to fucking be able to, you know, handle the excruciating schedule. It's just everybody's body, man. Like you gotta just buy better trainers. I don't know if it's not practicing is gonna help. You just need to get some trainers to help you out, bro. I don't know what to say, man. Like
I really want to defer. You remember that old offensive line coach from the Browns on Hard Knocks? That motherfucker with a gigantic stomach and a walrus mustache.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, what the fuck is this dynamic stretching and all these plyometrics and shit? He was like, when we were storming a beach in Normandy, you think these guys were out here stretching? He's like, you think they were out here pulling parachutes? He's like, these motherfuckers are doing jumping jacks and push-ups, calisthenics, won us 2 world wars. Like nowadays, when pseudoscience, everyone thinks they knows better. You think that like before we go to fucking invade, wherever, we're giving our troops 4 days off to relax and not making them fucking do drills before the thing that they're preparing for. Like in any other profession in which like your body is being put through the ringer like this, or it's like even higher stakes, like life on the line, they would never approach it like this and be like, take some time off, like heal your body up, get your mind right, and be like, no, we're gonna drill this like every single time until it's second nature and your body is used to it and you're over prepared for this, and this seems easy now, like when you get into this environment. So a big part of me wants to go old school and just be like, players are just too soft and your body like is not going to respond if it's not being pushed. And it's just...
Yeah, but those dudes can't walk now. Like that's a fact.
Not,
like
yeah,
all the dudes in war can't fucking walk. Like what? Like fuck out of here, bro.
That's why we got the best veterans care in the entire world. Oh wait.
They can't fucking walk. Bro, they play a lot of fucking soccer games over in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
They got really good physios. They're able to do it because they have great fucking physios. LeBron spends millions on his body. He's only breaking down now. He's old as fuck. He's played fucking 26 seasons worth of basketball, including the playoffs. Tim Duncan did a lot of swimming. Kareem did yoga and shit. Just do shit to have your body right. They can't fucking account for dudes off the court going out, drinking beers and shit, going to the fucking strip club. You have to fucking stay
that
vigilant.
Shit has nothing to do with tearing your ACL.
Right.
You know how much these guys drank back in the day? Like,
yeah, but that's
beers in the locker room after the
They
game.
played way less seasons. Everybody wants to say they were tough as fuck. None of those motherfuckers played like 17 seasons. They didn't play 16 seasons. A lot of those dudes played like 13 and less. That's it. You can be tough as fuck. That's cool. But none of those motherfuckers were good after year 10. On God, and you can look at the fucking facts. All right, everybody wants to be all tough and shit, but look at the fucking facts. Go look at their basketball reference page. See how many games they played after their 10th and 11th season. Fucking 20 and 30 and 40. Fuck
First
out of
of
here.
all,
You average
I'm
10
not even
points a
sure
game.
who you're talking about.
Everybody.
These guys are.
They break down at 30, 31 back in the day. Every 80s player, the 90s dudes too. 70s, 60s, all of them. None of them were good after year 10. They were fucking cooked. You can do all that shit you want to talk. I played 82 all year. Only person I knew that was a fucking freak was Michael fucking Jordan. Everybody else, they did a lot of shit off the court to help their body. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm a part of fucking science, but you got to help yourself out. You can't not do yeah, okay, you can't practice, but you got to stretch. You got to do other shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Recovery, bro.
You got to eat right. I mean, is Anthony Edwards like going to increase his career if he keeps eating 15 bags of hot Cheetos and like drinking Kool-Aid and rum and shit at nighttime?
Yeah.
Of course not. But by the same time, it's like I don't think that you're going to be able to prepare your body to do something that's hard or like for playoff intensity.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
By chilling all year long. Like, how am I going to ramp up for like 4 7-game series when I've been taking like back-to-backs off all season long? I've been chilling all season long. I haven't had a hard practice. And then the other thing is like you hear all these people saying like, all these kids that come into the NBA from high school, they already have all these wear and tear on their bodies. Like, the amount of games that these kids are playing when they're in middle school and they're in high school is just ridiculous. Like,
they play a lot of games.
7 times more than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, so we can probably blame that.
Like AJ Griffin, right? Number 1 kid in his high school class, gets hurt, sustains like a bunch of overwork injuries, goes to Duke, gets hurt, sustains more injuries at Duke, falls all the way down to the like number 15 draft pick or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a ton of people like that, whether it's Michael Porter Jr., Bol, you name them. Like, there are all these kids who've played the equivalent of like 5 NBA seasons before they get in the league in terms of like the load on their knees and their Achilles and their growing bodies and everything like that. And so, you know, that's going to affect it as well. It's like you have all these reps that you weren't getting.
Yeah.
Before,
no, you're right about that. Because we played a lot. We played a lot of fucking. I mean, you and I. Well, you just didn't play high school soccer, but like if you add in all the fucking soccer games I played, because they didn't let me play any other sports after I turned like 14. I only could play soccer because we played spring, fall, winter, and fucking summer. And I played high school soccer, and I played middle school soccer. I played like thousands of games before I actually got to like college and shit. And like by that time, I guess you're right. Your shit's fucked up. But if we look at, everybody says Miami and the Heat culture, they probably practice hard as fuck, right? None of those motherfuckers play 82. Jimmy Butler, always hurt. Bam, hurt all the time. Hero, always hurt. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Motherfuckers are just getting hurt. I think you're right. It might be all the shit before. It's the shit coming up. When you're coming up as a kid, they're probably playing you too much. These dudes just ain't playing any game.
And I think it's also the like how the game of basketball has changed. Like in the 80s and 90s and everything, it was a lot less like stop and start movement.
It's not a lot of cutting and shit, yeah.
Like defending ball handlers was a lot easier 20 years ago than it is now on your knees in terms of the deceleration and agility and all of the strain that's pushed on it. Like back when people could dribble, left with their right hand, like you didn't have these big like swings back and forth where your knees have to stabilize. And then all the Euro stepping and shit too. Like back in the day, it's like you just go straight to the rack. Now the most popular finish in transition, Euro step, changing directions, going full speed.
It's crazy. Like, basketball's crazy, bro.
The James Harden, like the snatchback, the stop, like there's just so much more stopping and starting than just like banging. Back in the day, it's like that's how you get hurt, by fucking Bill Laimbeer elbowing you in the orbital bone. Like nowadays, it's like I got hurt by trying to check somebody on a perimeter and one of my ligaments went out.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to guard somebody in the post than it is to guard somebody on the perimeter and like with all the cuts and getting around all these screens and shit. But if I want to cover all my bases on each player that everybody thinks is like, doing the right thing. James Harden, Iron Man, turned 30, hasn't played 82 since. Hasn't played 70 since he turned 30. Doesn't treat his body right. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, you can name anybody else, I'll look them up. I bet you if they ain't treating their body right, they're not fucking playing games. It's not just
Kevin
it's not as simple as everybody thinks. Dead. Is he alive still? Look at him walk.
It does look rough.
Who's he the GM for now?
I think he's like coaching in the WNBA. He's like the coach of the WNBA team.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah. Big emphasis on rebounding and footwork, to be sure. Kevin McHale's like the perfect WNBA coach, actually, if you think about it.
So by the time McHale was 33, he was cooked. 33, cooked. And he didn't even start any games in his last season. He retired at 35. He didn't even start. He played in 71 games, but he started none of them.
Yeah. You may be onto something, Terry.
I am. I know I'm fucking right. You got to be LeBron and Kareem, Tim Duncan. You got to do different shit with your body. You got to spend a lot of time on your body on recovery, man. It's all about recovery. You can get banged the fuck up, but if you don't recover right, you're not going to be able to move the next day. You're going to be stiff as shit.
Or you just have to be like Udonis Haslem and only play 8 minutes a season.
Something like that. But it's not just hot tub, cold tub, motherfucker. You got to do more than that. You got to recover, man. Like, they got science on it. You have to recover, dude. Like, Kawhi's just a bitch, That came out of nowhere. That came out of left field.
Right, shots fired.
I called my shot. But it's just recovery, man. You think Paul George, little fragile ass that has a private chef and fucking, doing yoga and taking care of his body and shit. He was known to be the strip club king when he was in Indiana. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Does Indiana have strip clubs?
I'm pretty sure every state has a strip club.
All the strippers wearing overalls and dressed as scarecrows and shit.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good combo. That's all. I got my stance on it. Everybody has their stance on it, but spend millions on your body. You'll be good to go. Just saying.
Well, we saw in the NFL Combine some incredible bodies that are definitely worth millions, Terry. You like that position?
Chids.
Yeah, man. Let's talk some Falcons real quick before we get out of here, just because it's our podcast, Kicking It.
Wow, what'd they do? Well,
we were going to talk Lamar Jackson a couple weeks ago because
but not much is happening.
No, but here's what I wanted to say. Like, we saw in this combine a bunch of QBs come out and tear the shit up. The number one dude was Anthony Richardson from Florida. Did you see what he did at the combine at all?
I didn't see any combine shit. NBA is kind of consumed in my life right now.
Yeah, all he did is break like every QB record ever. He like weighed in the same size as Cam Newton, ran like a 4.3, broke the record for broad jump, broke the agility shit, put up stupid on the bench press. Like, he says that he started calling himself Cam Jackson when he was in high school because he's the best of Cam Newton and Lamar Jackson. And you could definitely see that from like how he was moving on the combine. Unfortunately, he also may be the worst of Cam Newton and Lamar Jackson because he completed 51% of his passes over 2 years at Florida. Nonetheless, though, it's like he's super enticing. You got C.J. Stroud, who didn't miss a throw the entire time. Old dude from Alabama, Bryce Young, is the number one quarterback anyways.
Bryce, yeah.
Will Levis, the white dude from Kentucky came in throwing balls like 63 miles an hour at the combine, which is faster than Patrick Mahomes, and everyone's losing their mind. They're like, oh, he's Josh Allen's body, but he's faster, and Patrick Mahomes' arm, and everyone's talking himself. So there's like
arm strength matters, though. Arm strength does matter in the NFL.
It does, but it's like, so now, like, Falcons sitting up there in the top 7 or whatever, starting to look at a lot of different options. You got Desmond Ridder, who played the last 4 games of the season, looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Obviously, we talked about Lamar Jackson, who it looks like Baltimore is going to put the non-exclusive franchise tag on him today. So any team, if they're willing to give up 2 picks and give Lamar a contract, could sign him. And then we got those 4 guys that I mentioned, who are all kind of choose your flavor. Bryce Young, the shorter, finesse, ball placement director. Will Levis, the big, strong, athletic white guy with the cannon arm. Anthony Richardson, the athletic dynamo like Cam Newton. And then CJ Stroud, who's just kind of good at everything. So if you're the Falcons, man, out of those 6 options, like, who are you going with?
CJ's going to be the best.
Pick one out of any of the 6.
CJ's going to be the best. Will Levis is a throwback, but unless his accuracy is amazing and unless his O-line is amazing, he's going to struggle. Bryce might be good as well. That's kind of hard to say. He's a little on the shorter side, but the NFL is catering way more towards his game than anybody else's. And CJ Stroud kind of seems to be like a mix. And this other guy is giving me Malik Willis vibes. So I don't know how good this guy's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure.
He's 10 times more athletic than Malik Willis. Like, it's crazy.
You got to be able to throw, though. Crazy. You got to throw. I like CJ Stroud. If you're looking for a QB, I think CJ's the guy. It's going towards you got to throw. You got to be able to scramble and throwing at the pocket, play action. You got to do a lot of shit. I think he's the perfect combination. And he's got a decently strong arm. Accuracy's good. Played at Ohio State. That Ohio State quarterback thing is going away because your boy Fields is looking all right. So I don't know. I think CJ might be the dude. Plus, I watched him playing in probably 5 games this year.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good to me.
Would you take him over Justin Fields at number 1 and trade Justin Fields?
Nah, I'm not doing that. Fields has shown me that he's, continuing to get better. And with his legs and hopefully if they kind of can get some targets around him, I think they can do some things. But, if they come up with a trade package that's outstanding, of course, they'd be stupid not to take it. Like, Fields is good, but if you give me like a couple first rounders, CJ,
right.
and
I have the number 1 pick to replace him,
I'll take it. But Fields is good. I wouldn't just do it straight up. That's stupid. The only person I'd want would either, if you can't it's gotta be like Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson. Like, I'm not just gonna get some dude in this fucking draft.
How do you feel about the Falcons and Lamar Jackson? Like, you said that you'd pick CJ Stroud number 1 out of everybody, but is Desmond Ridder 2 and Lamar 3, or is Lamar 2, or is he just out of the equation?
In those 4 games, I don't think Ridder showed me anything spectacular. You can talk more on it if you want, but I didn't see anything great. I just saw a kid.
Not spectacular. No, I wouldn't say spectacular. I think
I need to see a flash though, bro.
He wasn't supposed to be spectacular though. He was just supposed to not fuck up.
He's supposed to be a winner though, and he lost all the fucking games. How many games did he win?
He went 2-2.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, if he's a guy, go for it. Tim Tebow that shit up.
We'll see, man. I think Ritter's gonna be good, but it's Lamar Jackson is different, dude. Just getting a chance. If we could get Lamar Jackson, the whole bird in the hand. I think Ridder with $80 million around him and a full off season.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah.
He's going to be good. But Lamar Jackson on this Atlanta Falcons team that was number 2 in rushing in the entire in the NFL, to add Lamar to that rushing attack with one of the best run blocking offensive lines. To give Lamar Jackson some actual big targets who don't suck in Drake London.
And Drake London.
You're not going to be overthrowing those guys by much. I'll tell you, Marcus Mariota could barely do it. So if the price is 2 first-round picks and giving Lamar $50 million a year,
Get Lamar. You already got Pitts.
Hard, dude.
You already got Pitts in London. You already have the guys. Did you pay Pitts already, or he's third year into the league?
Yeah,
right?
he's about to be on his third year. So we got 2 more years under his rookie deal.
Hey, sign him up. Sign up Lamar. You put that money this year. Next year you sign Kyle Pitts. Then maybe the year if Drake London's nice, you sign him. You always have to separate it because your cap is, it is what it is. NFL's a little fucked up with how they do their money situation, but
to your point, we're gonna have hella bread this offseason. If we want to front load that contract and pay Lamar whatever, we can't. Like we're gonna have $80 million in cap space. Yeah. Second most after the Bears. So
Chicago, baby. Chicago's got a lot of money to put a lot into the team, dude. But we'll see how that GM is gonna use it. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm excited though. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been this excited in a while.
Yeah.
But
I'm happy to hear it, man.
We got
excited
fucking
you
money.
Forgot the combine was happening.
Yeah, we're watching the NBA. Fuck the combine. Yo, I never gave a fuck about the combine, to be honest. Not really. Like, why? Like, you got these sneak dudes coming up.
I'm just like watching the simulcast where the guys run the 40 at the same time and
they're
then
just
they show
talking.
Rich Eisen and shit. Like, that's what I like seeing.
Oh, that one? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Rich used to move. He's not fast, but it looks like he's going pretty quick in that goddamn suit. I'm like, damn.
I'm pretty sure with how my neck is right now, Rich Eisen would dust my ass.
But we said this like, I think 7 years ago when we were talking. We were like, 7 years ago in your physical prime, I think Rich Eisen still got you in a 40, bro. You're not a blazer, bro. You're not a fast guy. It is what it is.
I got his ass in a potato sack race. I'll tell you that much.
But yeah, man.
Hey, last question then, though. I know you don't really rate Anthony Richardson that high. You didn't see the combine like that. And so you missed, like, the full view of his truly spectacular athletic gifts. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback in my entire life this athletic. Like,
Can he throw?
To who?
Can he throw? Like, I don't give a fuck about all this athletic shit, bro. The most athletic, who's the best athletic quarterback in the Hall of Fame?
Steve Young.
There you go. Not that athletic.
How dare you? Just because
he ran like a 4.7 40. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he was juking people out their shoes on the field, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, he was juking them, but I'm just saying, everybody loves this fucking straight line 40 bullshit. It's like, bruh, agility, arm strength, leadership. All that other shit, I don't care.
But Cam Newton did kind of break the mold a bit in terms of that and be like, there is a class of guys who could be so physically overwhelming and dominant that some of that other stuff doesn't matter as much.
Cam Newton only lasted a couple of years as a great player, though.
Yeah, he did still win MVP, though, and take his team to the Super Bowl. So, like, he
didn't win, though.
Could be successful doing that way.
They didn't win. Success to me is winning a Super Bowl. Success is not just getting to the spot.
Stop it. So, the Bears haven't been successful but once in franchise history. Stop,
Facts.
Dude. Come on, man.
Fucking suck. Who's the best quarterback we ever had?
Justin Fields.
I can't give it that yet. But I'm just saying, come on.
Kyle Orton.
I want a championship, dude. Can I get one?
I want one too, man. I want one too from a
bro,
long
if you have high expectations, you have high expectations, bro. I'm not like make it to the Super. Like, if the Bears make it to the Super Bowl, yes, is that a successful season for them? Because their expectations aren't like that high. But if I'm a fucking franchise that wins a lot, if we ain't winning Super Bowls,
as somebody who's watched the Falcons get to the Super Bowl twice in my entire 31-year-old life, that is a successful season. It's only happened twice in my life.
Not trying.
And so,
were you happy? Were you happy after you got dubbed? After you lost that fucking game, were you happy? You were sad as shit. You cried like a bitch. Do you want to cry or do you want to be happy? Don't fucking look at me like, oh, it was a successful season. You cried.
It was. Matt Ryan won the MVP. We won the NFC. We went to the Super Bowl. It was
top
a
5
season.
Saddest days of your life. You cried. The fuck out of here.
I don't know if I did cry.
You cried. I saw you cry. Okay. I was literally with you. You were crying.
It was probably just because you were littering and I'm 1/8 novice.
No. We all looked at you. We were all making fun of you. You stopped crying and you had a good time after that. But you were sad as shit for about, I don't know how long you were actually sad, but We had a good time.
I was blackout drunk the entire second half, so I don't remember any of this. I'll just have to take your word for it, Terry.
Yeah, man.
But I do want to ask you though, like the last joint, Cam Newton was the like last bastion of relevancy for the Carolina Panthers, and they've just been dog shit, and no one's cared about them since he retired / left.
The whole city of Charlotte sucks.
Yeah, if you're what's his name, Tepper, do you just run it back and get Anthony Richardson and just get Cam Newton 2.0 and put him right back, and you're just like, hey, we know our identity, we know what worked, we know what the city got behind.
What pick
We're
do they
getting
have?
more athletic Cam Newton.
What pick do they have?
9.
Second or third?
9.
Oh, they won a decent 9. They're in trouble. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Cam Newton 2.0 revenge season out here.
That'd be interesting. I don't. Nah, don't do it. That's stupid. I mean, the city of Charlotte is at a crisis, bro. They're at a fucking crisis. It's the 15th biggest city in the nation. You know, we talked about that before, but Charlotte
they need a marquee guy, man. They need a marquee guy. They thought LaMelo was going to be that guy. He doesn't play winning basketball and ends up getting hurt every 6 games. Now they're praying Wembanyama is going to be that guy. We know that they'll never give Michael Jordan the number 1 pick.
Hold on.
Now they're like, Anthony Richardson, we can get another star.
Hold on. On the Wembanyama thing, Charlotte is one of the few cities in the country that has direct flights to France. I'm just saying. That could be something big.
They're never giving Michael Jordan the number 1 pick. They'll never.
You seem excited about you seem excited about Richardson, but I'm gonna say no. Don't take that dumbass. He's not a dumbass. Don't take Richardson.
I think he might be a dumbass. I'm not sure. Like 52% of your passes completed when you had Kadarius Toney and Kyle Pitts as your wide receivers in college.
Oh, he was the Florida quarterback?
Yeah. And then
snap.
Yeah, and then he said he interviewed with the Falcons, and he's like, "I'm faster than Kyle Pitts. I'm better. I could probably be a better tight end than him too." It's
Throw the ball.
It's like you got to be his quarterback. You gonna be the leader of his team, coming in as a fucking college player, saying you're better than like one of our best players. Like if I were him, I would have taken him off the board just for that shit.
He's just
you're not gonna
about
fucking
the wrong
lead these
thing.
guys. You're gonna be like LeBron, sitting by yourself on the end of the bench, distancing yourself from everyone else on the team. Like, oh,
LeBron.
Man, it's tough to abide these guys' habits.
What's this LeBron slander? What the fuck? Where'd this come from?
Slander? Have you been watching until the trade deadline where he's like, he'll come out the game and sit 7 chairs away from everyone else, like literally putting distance between him and the rest of the bums out there?
Bring me my Phil Jackson chair. I'm sitting down, higher than everybody else. Yeah, you suck. Why would I be friends with you if I know you're going to be in Minnesota in January? I'm good, bro.
Hey,
nice to meet you.
You just described why the fans don't watch the games.
That's in the NBA. I don't know what to tell you. 72 games,
man.
huh? That's what we're doing?
Well, I don't know when the NFL draft is, but I'm sure it's coming up in April or something like that.
I think it's in
about
April.
A month.
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot more time to talk about the top prospects and who's moving up and who's moving down. But all that's mostly speculation, so we probably won't spend too much time.
Nah, April 27th. We got a while.
Yeah.
We got a while until then.
You watched Manchester United get beat 7-0 by Liverpool?
Damn. Liverpool had a point to prove, huh? Holy shit. Nah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That scrolled on that came up on my Google alert, and I just looked at it, and I was like, damn. Put it away. I was like, hey. But Liverpool's like 12th in the tables, bro. Like,
I know. Soccer makes no sense. It's like fucking
Liverpool
gets beat 5-1 by Manchester City. Then, Liverpool gets beat 5-1 by Real Madrid. Then Real Madrid gets their ass beat by Barcelona. Then Barcelona gets their ass beat by Manchester United. Then Manchester United gets their ass beat by Liverpool.
Manchester United 7-0 is.
And Bruno Fernandes, he should have been sent off, bro. He pushed a fucking linesman with 2 hands. And
I would have done
they
the
didn't
same
call
thing.
that shit. He complained the whole game. He was like, they were talking about stripping him from his captaincy because of how bad his behavior was and his conduct. He just quit. As soon as they went down like 3-0, he just fucking quit. And was just walking around complaining and waving his arms.
He's doing the whole Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Complain about every
100%.
fucking call.
Yep. But you
Shout
know,
out to
soccer
Bruno.
ain't fucking basketball. You can't be in soccer on the other side of the field complaining to the ref while the other team is breaking it. Like,
Nah. No, you can't do that. Yo, but you can't lose 7-0 as a third place team in the league. This is insane. I don't even like the Premier League right now makes no fucking sense. To be this far into the season and the third place team has 49 points.
yeah.
I mean, I like parity, but I also like dominance. That's kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like that. Ugh. And then I'm just worried about these boys. They're gonna suspend us for the next 10 seasons. Are we gonna be in the Premier League? Win the Champions League. Fuck it. Just put us in the Champions League every year. We don't even need to play in the fucking Premier League anymore. Won that shit so many times. I'm good.
Put them in the Super League. Too bad Manchester United won't be invited since they got lost 7-0.
7-0. That's pretty bad, man. That's your
Hey,
team.
your boy Mohamed Salah, he broke the Robbie Fowler's Premier League scoring record for Liverpool during
Premier
the
League
game.
goals?
Yep.
Shout out to him.
He also turned what's his name? The center back for Manchester United, the Argentinian guy.
Which one? They got like 40 of them. Oh, the Argentinian guy? Martinez, yeah.
Yeah, he turned him around so bad. They had a screenshot where Martinez had his back. He was defending him on the edge of the box. He had his back to him and was pointing this way, and Salah was pointing that way. It was going the other. Like, he was completely lost in space doing the Rudy Gobert spin around. Like,
Is it worse than the Boateng or no?
no, because he didn't fall on his face and like somebody literally yanked his feet out from underneath him. But he was lost for longer. Like, it was like 3 seconds of turning his head back to back, trying to find a ball and being completely lost in space.
He got subbed out. That's embarrassing. Getting subbed out was he hurt? I didn't see the game. Did you watch the game or no?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just watched the highlights. I was coaching during it, or the lowlights rather. But I saw the reaction online from like everyone was talking about like just this is not how a captain comports himself, and
Bruno,
he should be suspended for pushing a referee.
I mean, he's definitely has that in him though. Like when he's down, you're gonna see that he's down. But when he's up, he's talking hella shit. That's just who he is. You know, I'm not saying that's a great character, you know.
That's why Xavi refused to learn his name. They're like, yeah, that Portuguese guy's all right.
Damn, son. Hey, is Champions League today? Or am I tripping?
No, yeah, it's today. They're coming back.
Damn it.
A bunch of games I don't give a fuck about, like Borussia Dortmund plays PSG or something. Like, oh, congratulations. Neymar's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, another injury for Neymar, man. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, next week is when we play. You're right. So there is Premier League or Champions League.
Think so. Believe so.
Hold on. I'm going to check. Today, yep. Benfica and Club Brugge, Chelsea, Dortmund, and then Bayern and PSG is tomorrow, and then Tottenham and Milan is tomorrow. But let's get the fuck up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. My shoulder is fucking killing me. I got to get some more drugs in my body. These old bones can't stay seated for too long, man.
Yeah, man. Another week in the books, baby.
Yeah, guys. We'll see you Friday.
Appreciate the love.
North Carolina. Continue to stand up.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.